Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. You're watching the NBA. The NBA regular season draws nearer to a close.
And the Bulls go through their pregame routine. It's a West versus East contest here in the Windy City of Chicago, Illinois, as the Bulls play one at home. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. In the booth, as always, with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. One of the guys we'll be watching out for today, Kevin Durant.
You know what I love about Durant, Kevin, is the fact that he can be cruising along, and then all of a sudden, he'll just kick it into high gear. You know, he gets his points quietly at times because it comes so effortlessly. But when the game's on the line, he can get hot and just bury you.
Steve, if you were just going to dream up a score, a machine-like, video game-like score, KD, Kevin Durant, is what you would come up with. Long, lean, can shoot it deep, ball skills, and the attitude and aggressiveness of a late-game closer.
And right now for the Kings, they'd like to start this road trip off on a positive note. 16 games off the lead. They may not be championship contenders, but a dangerous team.
Well, I think for Sacramento, they've just been having an outstanding season. I mean, no other way to describe it. They're making strides in the stands and playing excellent basketball.
And they've got to like their position as they approach the postseason, playing their best basketball of the year right now.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
He hits both from the stripe.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Outside Durant. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls, and my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant? Probably the premier scorer in the entire league. He said, well, it starts with trying to keep the ball out of his hands, because once he catches it, you're kind of at his mercy. Guys, Durant's so long, he can just shoot over the top. When he does get the ball, expect to see some double teams.
Thanks again, Doris. And here are the Bulls now, after the made shot from Herman. The offensive rebound, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Pure hustle on that play. That's what it takes on the offensive board. It's not about ability as much as it is desire.
And Matt Clark and some muscle. And he showed us he's got plenty of that with the huge dunk.
Well, in a tight game, I mean, they could use a few more of those hustle plays going forward if they're going to win.
And so here's Sacramento after the Bulls pick up 2. Carter right side. Defended by Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Rockets in Houston.
And a very confident performance offensively, I think, guys, is really how this team clicks. I mean, when they're communicating and executing, sharing the ball, they're tough to beat.
And, Steve, you got to love that kind of performance on the road. I mean, to be a great team in the NBA, you have to be able to have that kind of performance in the other team's building. Really solid.
And Sacramento has possession after the made shot from Middleton. Number 9. And here's the rejection. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. They set the pick. Here's Stafford. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Kings trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Back to Durant. And it's blocked by Ingram. Fast break, here they come. Just 5 to shoot. With the fadeaway. Another one falls for Chicago.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Now here's Durant. A 20-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
You know what was great, too, Kevin, was the way he balanced getting his own shots and making plays for others.
Shoots. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Wonderfully instinctive play right there. Sense just where that rebound was going, and it becomes an easy two for him.
Well, Clark, maybe they've had too many easy buckets tonight.
Well, it's something that needs to change. I mean, they should not be getting all these easy dunks off offensive putbacks.
Here is Durant. The Bulls getting the bucket. Number 9. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Pass to Ingram. 7-foot shot. And Durant with the block. Number 9. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Kings have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. The Bulls leading by 5. Passes to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Durant with the steal. Makes the lead pass. The pass to Hurt. Clock at 6. Outside Durant. The 15-footer. Good.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
Well, they were lucky it wasn't a blowout because they didn't put forth a very strong performance in that one.
Yeah, they just couldn't find anything to work for him, Steve. No matter what approach they used, it was futile.
Bulls have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. There's the dish to Middleton. Pass to Ingram. Here's Marking. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
But you have to be aware of his specific capacity to knock down the corner 3. That's where he's most comfortable. That's where he's going to be. So defensively, you got to keep tabs on him.
And I'll tell you one more thing about him, Steve. He sets a screen maybe better than anybody. And if he rolls off of it, he gets the ball and gets a clean look. It's automatic.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And here's Anderson from the arc. The putback throws it down with the quick putback jam.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you need on the offensive glass. That's the only way to get it done.
That is good. Middleton's got his second basket of the night. The Kings trail by 5. Back to Durant.
Get outside, get outside.
6 on the shot clock. Number 51, guarded by Robinson. That's good.
You know, role players can make big differences in games, and he's showing he can get it done out there.
Passes it to Ingram. Lays out of bounds. Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. We'll look at Cleveland. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, the Bulls right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
Checking out Chicago, they've had such a tremendous regular season. I mean, really exceeding even the most optimistic projections. A bit of a surprise, actually.
And with the playoffs right around the corner, they are really excited to see just how far they can go. They only get so many chances to win it all, and they have to be in that conversation.
And so here in Chicago, the Kings getting the bucket. Battles through traffic and lays it in. The Kings trail by 5. Outside Durant. He dishes it to Anderson. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Anderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bulls have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. They set the pick. 4 on the clock. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. The Bulls 3rd.
You know, this team has been outstanding in terms of shooting percentage. Any team that can shoot this well can only give themselves a much better chance to win. They share the ball, they take high-quality shots, and they're always on the same page offensively.
The Kings making a switch here. And so he hits both. So it's Sacramento. 4-point game. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easy.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
And blocked. 3 on 3. Hampton defended by Moody. Pass to Anderson. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
The pass to Moody. The tray. Landry grabs the miss.
Good glass work there. Rebounds have been a little tough to come by for them in this quarter.
Well, it looks to me like they're still finding their way out there, but it is early.
And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the Kings making a change here. Jones is checked in. He feeds it to Landry. There's the triple, and that one's good. Landry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
6 to shoot. Hawkins is covered by Anderson. That drops.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Anderson gets the screen from Zeller. Pass to Hampton. From the arc. And another 3 for Sacramento.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide-open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually offense during the all-star weekend, no D.
Here's Jones. Shot no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Friday.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, Stephen Clark, what are your thoughts?
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and They're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Sacramento's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Sacramento. They've got Jones. Anderson is out there with Cody Zeller. And it's Landry in at the 2-guard. Chicago leading. Robbins in a screen on Jones. Passes it to Moody. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Anderson outside. The pass to Hampton. Back to Anderson. From deep. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Pass to Moody. Bulls moving the ball around. There's the pick. Feeds to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. The jump hook. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And now a 6-point Bulls lead. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They are just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here. Let's see how the Kings have performed over the last few weeks. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point field goal percentage. And they're ranked 3rd overall in team offense. This is a team that knows how to put the ball in the basket, and really that's their strong suit.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Really left alone that time. He has 6.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Hampton passes to Allen. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Chance to check out the Sacramento Kings' upcoming schedule. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
You know, that Utah game has a lot of attention on it.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Chicago. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Payne. Last game we saw him score 13. Embiid off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Here's Payne. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. They got back. Here's Stafford. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And they've also been very productive from the foul line, getting there early and often.
And he makes both free throws.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right now.
And here are the Kings now. They trail by 7. Dishes it to Allen. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. When he's out on the perimeter, it gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
And another specialty of his is the three ball from the corner. That's his signature shot.
And again, Chicago, no good. The Kings trail by 5. He passes to Hampton. Always going for the alley-oop here. And then Carter with the jam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. We got a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. We'll take a look at the Suns. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close out on the postseason. And checking out Sacramento. Right now they're 5 spots below them.
Well, right now for the Kings, they put it all together this season, vaulting solidly into the playoff picture as the regular season winds down. And that makes them dangerous, as we all know.
And for a team that's made so much progress, it's important to make a dent come playoff time. They're not going to be satisfied just getting it. I mean, they want to do some damage once they take part in the playoffs.
So it's Chicago now after the miss from Hampton. At the lead pass. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Let's take a look now at some of the teams that have been blocking shots by the truckload since the All-Star break. The Bulls in second.
The size and the strength down low has been impressive when you take a look at those shot blocking numbers, guys.
The Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Payne. Number 22. No good. So the Kings will take it the other way. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
No question, a lot of fans will be focused on that matchup for Brooklyn.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Allen. The free throw off from Hampton. Chicago's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 in downtown. Payne's shot is good.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Durant kicks to Carter. Here's Payne. 5 points in the game. Pass to Moody. Leads him in there. Stafford. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Kings trailed by 7. Hampton passes to Jones. He kicks it to Durant. Clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Durant's got 6.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Here's Payne. Right now, averaging 11 points a game. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Number 9. No good from outside.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
Well, you're right. Anything less than airtight defense on him will usually result in 3 points.
To the middle, number 22. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The Bulls have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. The first one falls, and the Kings making a change here. Both good from the line that time. The Kings trail by 9. Kicks it to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Well, the numbers since the All-Star break, here's how Chicago ranks league-wide. 2nd in blocks, 5th in free throw percentage. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
Man, Clark, let's talk about those blocks, because you know what that does? When you're a guard and you've got great shot blockers behind you, it allows you to play with more aggressiveness on the perimeter, and that can really disrupt an offense.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
The Kings trail by 11. Stolen. Now the feed to Middleton. Halliburton knocks it loose. Now the pass to Herter. Here's Richard. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
It's Durant with the drive. To end the drought. Gets it to go.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide open look there.
Here's Embiid. It's blocked. Here's Middleton. Nice hit again. And they finally get it to go. 4 legs work on the boards and 1 trip down the floor.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Now here's Durant. He has 6. There's a good screen. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
I thought they did a better job of getting it inside in the first. I mean, they were conscious of throwing that ball in the paint and attacking the rim.
That's good from Durant. The Bulls leading by 7. Ingram defended by Zeller. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. 5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Robinson. Off the left rim and out. The Kings trail by 7. Richard defended by Middleton. Outside Durant. Stolen by Robinson. From deep. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Bulls out front.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone. It's the Maverick.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we return to the United Center, a look at the statue honoring the great Michael Jordan. You have to like what we're seeing from Moody.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
The Kings trail by 7. And for the Kings, outside Durant. The dish to Carter. The shot. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Carter's got the first points of the second half here for the Kings. And for the Bulls, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And for Chicago,
They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Here and good. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them this season, shooting about 78%.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Both shots good from the stripe. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. On the court for Sacramento. Outside Durant. There's a screen. Carter. The wing jumper off target.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamorous stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. And when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Well, he's one player who can get hot in a big hurry. It's like he has an on-off switch, and once it gets flipped on, he's tough to stop.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill to have.
The Bulls leading by 7. Halliburton. And it's off from three-point range. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Durant kicks to Richard. Lets it go. It's all in by the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. He dishes it to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Turner. The Kings trail by 7. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Boy, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now is the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Embiid defended by Carter. Good work defensively by Carter. To the paint. Durant kicks to Richard. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
You got these, no problem.
And he knocks down the first one. The Bulls making a switch here. Both free throws good from Ingram. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back onto the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. No good from Herman. The Bulls leading by 4. Passes it to Ingram. Marking it. Defended by Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. 8 points for him. The Kings trail by 6. Outside Durant. Carter on the wing. Backs him down. Hits the jump hook. Carter's got 8 points.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
There's the pick. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by the Kings. Carter's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
The Bulls leading by 4. He feeds it to Middleton. 5 to shoot. Shot from 12. And it's in off the backboard. Middleton's got 6. The Kings trailed by 6. Clark Davis struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Doubled by Middleton. Number 9. Blocked. Here's Ingram. Those 3 pointers off the mark. Sacramento's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. The D got there too late, and he'll go to the line. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Well, anytime they've needed easy points, they've gotten themselves to the foul line. That's been key.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Anderson, he's checked in for Sacramento. All free throws good from Herter. The Bulls leading by 4. Ingram defended by Durant. Here's Markin. Off target from outside. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Anderson dishes to Landry. Feeds it to Carter. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. While we've got a moment here, the top free throw shooters in the league. 5th, Kevin Durant.
You know, just because they're free, Kevin, doesn't mean they're easy. For him, it looks easy, but to shoot such a high percentage each night takes an awful lot of work.
First one falls for him. The Kings making a switch here. Richards is checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
The Kings trailed by 3. Outside Durant and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Well, Sacramento, since the All-Star break, you got to look at the numbers they put up here. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they also show up as a team in the top 5 in scoring. Boy, this team is balanced and versatile offensively.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Richard cans it from downtown. He's got 9.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Stolen by Anderson. Here's Richard. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Chicago's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Ingram. A beautiful reverse layup.
They have an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Back to Anderson. Fires for three. Gets it to go. Anderson's got 9 points.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Back to Landry. And again, it's Sacramento converting. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away.
This is to Middleton. Here's Stafford, and that one off the back of the rim and in. 8 points for him. Kings have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Here's Richard, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Kings lead by 1.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Pass to Middleton. Unloads. No good off the back of the rim. Sacramento's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
Here's Stafford, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. He's got 10.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Sacramento with the ball. It's a 1-point game.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Here's Markkanen, and he dunks it down. There it is, guys, that away defense. Just watching him go Clark right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
The shot is off.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Here's Ingram. That misses, would have counted had it gone in. And we wrap up the...
Coming up this Friday, March 17th, the Minnesota...
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And here are the Kings now. Hampton passes to Carter. Outside Durant. Puts up a 3. No good.
He's their top rebounder. He's doing an excellent job on the glass today.
Well, I tell you what, I love the effort he's shown on the board today, Steve. It's been fantastic.
And for the Kings, Anderson is out there with Durant. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Chicago. Hampton defended by Payne. Shot clock at 6. With the shot. A shot's good from Herter. And the Kings lead by 2. The Bulls shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. On the floor for Sacramento, they've got Anderson. He's out there with Durant, and it's Hubbard in at the shooting guard. Payne passes to Moody. Bulls moving the ball around. And the pass to Payne. The 17-footer misses off the right iron. Gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Durant, the pass to Hampton. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Pass to Moody. All sorts of time. Gets it to go. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. It's Durant with the drive from downtown. The shot's good from Hampton.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot here.
Lazy perimeter defense, Clark. You got to take the shooter's airspace away from him.
Here's Payne. He kicks to Middleton. He passes to Payne. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Timeout called by the Kings. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. And with the game still very much in play, he sounded very confident, telling the players, don't let up. This is where we make our move. Right now. Go take it. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. The three from Anderson.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Inside, here's Stafford. Uses both hands to shut it down.
You know, he may lack grace, but his length makes up for it. He can still throw it down now.
Well, you don't have to be a fantastic leaper when you're his size.
Well, it's too bad because with a little more athleticism, can you imagine how dangerous he'd be underneath the boards? Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let him fly.
Halliburton, Carter with the block. Number 9. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Anderson. So he gets them both. Bulls trail by 5. Ingram defended by Durant. Here's Embiid. Can't get it to go. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Durant with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closer. Kicks to Carter. Misses the layup.
Got a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Moody defended by Durant. Here's Moody. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Easy play. Come on.
That free throw good for Moody.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
And Durant, here we go. Down low, deflected. Ingram passes to Moody. Passes to Ingram. They set the screen. Halliburton. And again, Chicago. No good. Kings leading now by 4. Pulls it up. Offensive rebound.
Well, I'm impressed with the determination he showed right there, getting himself in a good position under the glass. Did his work early there.
Yeah, with the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to go to.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in. That was beautiful.
Chicago calls timeout. Here's the screen. Number 9. Defended by Moody. Six to shoot. To the inside. And it's blocked. Takes a three. And that one's good.
His performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
And there's the pass to Herter. Puts it up from 12. And that's off the glass and in. And the Kings lead by 5.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
And Chicago has possession. They set the pick. Here's Moody. A three-pointer off the mark. Kings leading now by 5. Durant kicks to Richard. Down low. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Ingram, defended by Durant. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bulls. The Kings have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. The feed now to Durant. Defended by Ingram. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get it. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
Bulls trail by 10. Halliburton to stop the run, gets it to go. Kings leading now by 8. The dish to Durant. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 10. 1:57 left in the game. 1:57 left to play in the final quarter. There's the screen. He dishes it to Middleton. Sinks the triple.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
So it's Sacramento. They lead by 7. Back to Durant. He feeds it to Carter. Dishes it to Middleton. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Ingram. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Timeout called by the Kings. They lead by 4. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. 1:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Durant, defended by Ingram. Back to Durant. Clock at 6. Here's Richard, and the layup is good. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Time is definitely not on their side at this point.
Yeah, they need a quick bucket.
Halliburton. Yes! And now they trail by just 4. And so they foul intentionally. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Now, main priority now has to be take care of the ball and use up some clock.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Ingram, defended by Durant. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they continue to do this kind of work at the foul line, the lead should be safe.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. "15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3. Carter fills it in.
And again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Pass to Moody. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
A 3 off the inbound, and that ball.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been dead.
So it's the Kings taking the win in this one. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm glad to have you with us for NBA basketball.
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. It's the Celtics from Boston who find themselves on the road here today for an interconference battle. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And the guys checking out DeMar DeRozan here. What can we expect?
Well, he's one player who can get hot in a big hurry. It's like he has an on-off switch, and once it gets flipped on, he's tough to stop.
And here's something else, Steve. He invites contact when he's attacking the rim. He doesn't try to finesse his way through anything. He's going through bodies.
It's a single-game return to Minnesota for the Timberwolves as they'll look for a boost from their hometown crowd. And this is a dangerous team, there's no doubt about it, with the Western Conference's fourth-best record.
Well, Kevin, it's the last time they'll see these guys this year. Remember, they only play each other twice during the regular season. And after that loss in the first game, I would expect them to be very motivated here early on.
Yeah, you know, going winless against any team, you don't want that on your resume. No sirree. So I think that in itself would be motivation enough to try to change things up.
And the pass to Barnes. Off target with his three. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Rockets in Houston.
And guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. infiltrates other parts of your game.
So it's the Timberwolves now. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And I think, Kevin, they really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
And here's Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. And a turnover, the 21st-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Number 5. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. Passes it to DeRozan. He kicks to Clark. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And the offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws here tonight. So we can't get either to fall. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Number 5. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Not really the start they wanted. They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots from the field.
Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one's good. Boston trailing. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, I had a chance to catch up with the Minnesota Timberwolves head coach. He's been chewing over the best plan of attack against this defense with all that shot blocking inside. He said the big thing is we can't play hero ball. We've got to be on selfish and trust our offense. Kevin, we'll see if they can turn the tables this time around and even the season series. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And dealing with the sort of defense they're facing is not an easy challenge.
No, but they've got a few weapons of their own that they can counter with, so it's not exactly a one-sided battle.
Maybe so, Steve, but those weapons are still going to have to perform at a really high level for them to have a chance to be successful.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first but misses the second. Timberwolves leading by 3. There's the pick. Here's Milton. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Now here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
The Timberwolves working the ball around. Barnes can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Fultz. No good on the triple.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
his silk on the finger roll.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
There's the feed to DeRozan. Fires from 18. And too long on the shot. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Milton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Celtics trail by 6. He dishes it to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mobley. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. Fifth, the Timberwolves.
Oh, they're so patient at the offensive end. They don't take bad shots. They really look to move the ball and find the best shot they can every possession.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. That is good. 9 points in the game so far.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeout.
And so it's Minnesota with it. They lead by 7. And the shot is good.
Good job there recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Mobley, defended by Ibaka. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
And the free throw, no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. And the Celtics making a change here. Morris is checked in. Here's Thomas, averaging 9 points per contest. This one for 3. No good from Simon.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Well, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
Now, here is Morris. Three-pointer. Gets it to go. Morris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You got to respect him out there. He can hit that shot.
Caught from the screen, Simon bangs home the trifecta.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Fultz, he's guarded by Thomas. Dishes it to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Simon.
They've been getting out-muscled on the boards before coming up with that one.
Not playing tough enough. The physicality just hasn't been there yet.
Suggs, he's guarded by Thomas. Nice ball movement by Boston. Takes the 3. Gets it to go.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Thomas off a pick from Ball. Thomas with another miss.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Now here's DeRozan, averaging 22 points a game. Suggs. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass to Simon. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the big thing is he's one of the top playmakers in the league. So he's got great court vision, accurate passing. He understands his teammates and their strengths and weaknesses. So always creating good shot opportunities for his club.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill to have.
Porter's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Both free throws good from Simon.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
They set the pick. Here's the lob to the hoop. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. You look at the Cavaliers. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, Boston, right now, quite a ways down below.
You know, looking at the Celtics, they've got to be incredibly deflated by the way things have gone for them this season.
Seems like everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong, Clark. For a team that had some high hopes, it's been a major disappointment.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. Thomas off a pick from Ball. The pass to Simon. Shoots the 3. And Boston with the rebound. And here's Porter, averaging 8 points a game. Fires the 3. Good.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, I mean, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
And Minnesota has possession. It's a three-point game. Here's Ball. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Celtics shooting 47% here so far. Suggs. Up again. A follow-up jam.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big-time intentions right there.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
Minnesota with the ball. That's a 2 from Martin. Jump shot is good. Martin's got his first basket of the night. Celtics trailed by 3. There's the screen. Suggs. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. With 2 seconds left. Can't get it to go. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. But Timberwolves on top. They're up by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Coming up.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Pass to Porter. To the inside, number 40. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. What an asset to a team. When you've got big men who can knock down free throws, look here at the top centers and power forwards in terms of free throw percentage this season. Otto Porter Jr. is second.
That's a very confident group of players at the foul line. You know, we've seen a lot of guys at that size struggle from the free throw line. But these are good shooters here.
I want to check you on that now. Not all big guys struggle at the stripe, Steve. I mean, I know you're a little fella, but there are some excellent free throw shooting big men around. None more so than the group here.
Double team on Thomas. Simon, the pass to Thomas. Number 88, rejected by Jones, but he stays with it. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. Cans it from downtown. Thomas got his first 3 points of the game.
It's his first three-pointer of the second half, which actually makes it his first of the game.
Inside, tipped. Releases from 15, and the jumper is good.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Pass the ball. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Austin with the ball, trailing by 5. Number 40, defended by Ball. Feeds it to Porter. And the 3 ball is good. Porter's got his second bucket tonight.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
It's Thomas outside. Off the line, Minnesota. Number 88. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one. The Celtics making a switch here. That one misses. Boston trailing. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4.
A lot of fans focused on that matchup for Portland. And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Celtics have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight. 3 of 7. First free throw is good. Porter's checked in for the Celtics. Tied up with that one. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. There's the pick. Six to shoot. Kicks it to Barnes. Pulls it from the elbow. Connects. The jumper drops. Barnes has got 5 now.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
He feeds it to Porter. Suggs. The dish to Porter. On the arc. Good. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Number 5. Offensive rebound. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Misses the wing J.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Picked off in mid-air. Goes up. A huge slam. A perfect end to the fast break. The clock, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club. Right around 78% as a team.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Good on both. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Fultz. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
They set the screen. Five on the clock. And here's Barnes for 3. Timberwolves keep it alive. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Number 30. And there are the Celtics with another basket. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
And the shot is good.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Well, since the All-Star break, these point guards have been doing their share of work on the boards. Take a look at their rebounding numbers in the second half of the season. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Mobley. Shot misses.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
And again, Minnesota with the triple.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Backs him down. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 7.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Here's where Boston sits right now, Kevin, in the current league ranking. 13th in blocks, 19th in steal, and they're in the bottom third as far as fewest turnovers per game. They've got to really do a better job of having everybody concentrate on taking care of the ball.
Celtics making a switch here. There's a screen. No good there with the step-back J.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Great open look there. And it's now only a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Number 5, defended by Clark. And the jumper falls for him. He's got 11.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Clock at 6. Here's Mobley, and he lays it straight in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Number 5. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not a bad look at the hoop, just couldn't get it to bounce in for him.
Leaps for it, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. Taking a look at Phoenix. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And checking out Minnesota, a few slots below them.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they've certainly put themselves firmly in the playoff picture yet again. This is an impressive team that we're watching.
Well, that's what it's all about, Clark, in the NBA. Just getting to the playoffs, giving yourself a chance to win a championship. And, hey, once you get there, anything can happen.
Here's Milton.
He has not been able to keep up that pace that he had in the first quarter.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Number 30. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. The Celtics have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight.
Yeah, they've just been an ordinary team in terms of free throw shooting this year, guys. About 75%.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
That free throw, no good.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the board.
It's off his leg, and the ref's saying he kicked it. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter.
After having a terrific start to this game, he's going a little chilly now.
No good on the quick three. Stolen away. Here's Barnes. Banked in off the glass. Barnes has got 12 points now in the quarter.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
.114 left in the first half of basketball. 5 to shoot. He kicks to Clark. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be game 4 of the 6-game road trip. This is his second trip to the free throw line. The first one falls, and the Celtics making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. And so Clark nails both of them. 1:06 left here in the second. Here's Barnes. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Hawks in Atlanta. No luck.
He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not easy in there among the big bodies.
DeRozan with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Suggs. And he gets the jumper to drop. He's got 5. Clark and Steve 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
Reminds me of a song.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've seen a game with so many lead changes this early on. Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
DeRozan with it. Off the screen. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. And there's the feed to Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got 17.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Here's DeRozan. And this is where it kind of had it gone in. And the first half ends in a close.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's Wednesday. Over at
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well.
You know, Barnes is playing well. He has 17 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
And for Boston. Now here's DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And that's good from DeRozan. Both free throws good from DeRozan. And so it's Minnesota with it. Their biggest lead of the game was now. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. The Timberwolves shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And he makes the first. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
On the court for the Celtics. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
It's his 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
And they will call over the back on the play.
Well, he's boxed out, and when that happens, you know, at some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. That time he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul call every time.
Here's Fultz. The second chance effort. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And that one falls for Clark. And so Clark nails both of them. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's a good screen. 0. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
And DeRozan, here we go. And he banks in the layup. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Number 5 sinks the triple. He's got 12.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Now here's DeRozan. 6 points for him. Now here's Barnes. Minnesota calls timeout. Here is a list of the NBA's most adept passing teams this season. These are your assist leaders. The Timberwolves second.
And, you know, contrary to what we see from other teams, this team really has no interest in playing selfishly. I mean, their assist numbers show what a cohesive unit they are.
Barnes with it. DeRozan defending. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
They set the pick. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. DeRozan's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And they've made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Number 5, defended by Clark. Shot clock at 6.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
And the Celtics making a change here. It's stolen by DeRozan. Suggs for the lead. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Now, here's Thomas. A 3-pointer off the mark. He dishes it to DeRozan. Another shot. And Thomas lets it go. He drains the quick shot. Thomas got his second basket of the night. Number 30, defended by Simon. Number 30. It's good from long range.
You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 5. Up off the screen, and it comes off the screen and slings it through.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
And the Celtics with possession here. They lead by 1. Suggs. No good on the 3. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, Martin. There's the 3. Good. Martin's got 5 points so far. And Clark and Steve, as we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, on either side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So, you know, which team can make a little run here? We'll see. Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding.
No good from Simon.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on it.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Celtics. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Here's Simon. That one wide left.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Bays can't hit, so Minnesota will take it the other way. Shot clock at 5. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and it's off the back rim. No good. Celtics leading by 4. Suggs. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 13 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Thomas, no good.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Dishes to DeRozan. They set the pick. Pace for the 3, and that one's good. And now a 9-point Celtic lead. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Thomas passes to Simon. Back to Thomas. To halt the run. Misses off the right iron.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of a run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
DeRozan's shot is good.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Pass to Simon. Back to Thomas. Now the pass to Ibaka. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Ibaka's got his first 2 points.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Suggs. And another basket for Boston.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Now, here's Thomas. He has 5. He passes to Simon. No good from outside.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
See some of the numbers here for DeMar DeRozan. Outstanding year for him. 3rd in free throw percentage. And he's in the top 15 in points per game. So he's a guy you have to account for defensively.
You know, Steve, looking back at his top-notch free throw percentage, I mean, he's really calm and composed at the stripe. You can tell he's really comfortable there and has the confidence to knock down those shots at the line. He visualizes the shot, and then he knocks it home.
And so he hits both. 1:27 left in the 3rd. Zero. Good on the three-point shot. He has 7.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And, Steve, he's earned a nickname that's familiar to anybody that's followed basketball, the microwave. There's no slow build-up with him. All he needs is one shot to go down, and it can set him off, turn him into a real scoring machine. He cooks with gas, not electricity.
.59 seconds left to play in the 3rd. That's good.
He had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Number 5, defended by Morris. And that one's good.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
And here's Boston. They're on a 19-7 run. There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's DeRozan. No luck. Minnesota's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. From deep three-point range, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
And here is Morris. And again, Boston with the triple. a double-digit deficit.
Friday.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, they're getting into the paint with their penetration, and it's really been key for this club.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on it.
A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota. So it's the Timberwolves now. Number 5, defended by Clark. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Number 5. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And DeRozan, here we go. Here's the screen. Here's Fultz. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
And stolen by Barnes. All alone.
Power punch right there. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Let's take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Who's got ball?
Number 88, defended by Clark. It's Clark with the rebound. DeRozan with it. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Fultz. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Now a timeout called by Boston.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during that break. He was highly animated when he was talking to them, telling them this is going to be a huge win for us. When we close this out, it will go a long way towards showing the rest of the league what we're capable of.
DeRozan on the wing. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Intercepted. Clark, they've been looking at a sink offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and he drops that one in. Celtics leading by 11. Pass to DeRozan. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Fultz, and he drops it in from the low post. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Thomas. Thomas with another miss.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
DeRozan against Martin. And DeRozan. Here we go. Can't hit from in close. Timberwolves trailed by 13. Pass to Simon. Fires for three. Can't hit.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
DeRozan gets a screen from Clark. Feeds it to DeRozan. Clock at 4. It's rebounded by Simon. Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Outside for Martin. He feeds it to Thomas. There's the pass to Simon. Looking to get it going. Rebounded by the Celtics. Kicks to DeRozan. There's a screen. From deep. Another miss by DeRozan. Timberwolves trail by 13. Up in the screen. Simon, the pass to Barnes. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. In a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And so it's Boston with it. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. There's the pick. Here's Mobley. Blocked. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Shot to stop the drought. And Thomas with the nice bucket inside. Thomas got 4 points this quarter.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
Celtics leading by 11. He's guarded by Thomas. Down low. Here's Mobley. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
He misses the free throw. And the Timberwolves making a change here. He's off on the second. Timberwolves trail by 11. A 3 from Barnes. From beyond the arc and then some. Barnes has got 24 points.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Back to DeRozan. Fires from 18. Minnesota with the rebound.
And I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him.
And it keeps getting uglier. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
No good from Simon. Celtics leading by 8. There's the dish to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. And that one is hammered home.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Minnesota calls timeout. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
He just continues to light him up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Shoots. Bullseye. He's got 19. Celtics leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Cook. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
First one falls for him.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
So he gets them both. Timberwolves trail by 10. Inside. Number 5. The rebound by the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And that's pretty much how this game has gone. They've controlled the boards and looked to come away with the win right here. We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
He passes to Simon. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Been a tough quarter for him. He has not been able to make a shot here.
Number 30. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Minnesota's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. An offensive rebound. He kicks it to DeRozan. The feed to Clark. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle.
A very unpopular call there.
So it's Minnesota now. It's a 14-point game. Number 5. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up, I guess.
He dishes it to Clark. That drops. And the Celtics lead by 14.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Absolutely on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
So it's the Celtics now. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. To the inside. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Hustle up!
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's Thomas with the 3. And Boston with the rebound. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. It's stolen by Martin. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Puts it up from 15. Nice jump shot. Good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Welcome to 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for a little NBA basketball. It's Wednesday night basketball. It's going to be...
And we see the Spurs getting ready to go. On the road, looking for a win against the Western Conference rival, the Dallas Mavericks are ready for this thing to get started. Mucho gusto, and welcome to Noche Latina on 2K Sports. From the jerseys to the food to the halftime entertainment tonight, a distinctive Latin flavor. And alongside Clark Kellogg, Doris Burke, and Esteban Kerr, this is Kevin Harlan.
Thank you, Kevin. I think it's going to be a fantastic night here. Love the jerseys, love the festive atmosphere, the flair. This is going to be awesome.
The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. Someone will be keeping an eye on Andre Drummond.
Yeah, and one of the things he gives them at the offensive end, Kevin, is somebody who sets the toughest screens in the league. He is really hard to get around as a defender.
And we can't forget to mention his rebounding now. When you watch him, just keep an eye on the way he battles in the paint when the shot goes up.
Maybe the upper hand in this one. The Dallas Mavericks won the last matchup of the season against the San Antonio Spurs. Right now, they're in charge of the season series up 2-0, looking to go for 3.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
So it's the Mavericks now after the missed 3 from Jackson. Taken away by Williams. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
And he makes the first. And Morris drops them both. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Magic.
Man, that result was no surprise, Clark, because they played very loose with the ball that night.
Yeah, they were carefree. Footloose and fancy-free with the ball doesn't get it done. And how often do we see it, Steve? The team that loses the turnover battle loses the game.
Jackson with it. He is definitely not pleased how he played against Orlando. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Mavericks. I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about. And he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
That's 3 misses to start the game, guys. Does not bode well here early.
Here's Ball. Drummond. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Drummond's got his first points in this one.
That's purely a hustle play there. Getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in, well done.
And that's, a quality you see any strong offensive rebounder possess. And we saw it right there.
Yeah, it's the anticipation more than anything. It's understanding where that ball is going before anybody else on the floor does.
This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the Duke continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over it.
Well, I just, you know what, come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
The Mavericks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And as a team, they're shooting about 75% on the year.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
No free throws, good from Ball. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And it's blocked by Ball.
He's been wayward and just off on a about everything he's put up in this period.
And they call an illegal screen here. And here on the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league. The Mavericks fourth. Number 5, the Spurs.
Well, they're defensive-minded teams, both of these teams are. They really pride themselves on making their opponents uncomfortable. And they get up into them. And because they do, they're able to get deflections that lead to steal, and that leads to points for them.
Now here's Williams. After the miss from Jackson. Williams kicks to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And for him, so far this season, he's shooting 83% from the free throw line. Those are outstanding numbers.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
He hits both from the stripe. So it's the Mavericks now. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And they made their mark defensively that day. That was what was, I think, most impressive. Really caused a lot of problems in the paint.
Well, they spent a lot of that game in the air and got their hands on a lot of shots.
Now, here's Thompson. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Jackson dishes to Thompson. Back to Jackson. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. With the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. He has 7.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest. But he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's Fournier. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Williams kicks to Jackson. Jackson missing again.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
Good. Fournier pulls it down.
And no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Mavericks leading by 3. Passes to Poole. From beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Pass the ball. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. And here is Morris. Averaging 10 points per contest. Jackson misses.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Here's Ball. Another shot. And it's Drummond missing. Spurs trail by 3. And Fournier kicks to Jackson. The shot was off. Great D that time from Poole.
A close shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Adams, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Johnson in for Reggie Jackson.
Well, Dallas, since the All-Star break, we take a look at the numbers they put up. 4th in blocks, 4th in free throw percentage. And they also show up as a top 5 rebounding team.
This is a team, Clark, and you talked about the shot blocking. This is a team that really has become a defensive-minded group. They rotate well, they cover up for one another, and when somebody does get to the rim, it seems like they've got a lot of guys coming over from the weak side to protect the rim.
Got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 10.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
Johnson kicks to Adams. Spurs working the ball around now.
Hey, back up.
Morris. Williams passes to Adams. 6 to shoot. With the shot. And he hits the jump shot. Adams has got his first bucket in this one. The Mavericks leading. Ball. He's guarded by Johnson.
Ridiculous. Tore it down that time.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
But they get it done. The basket pool. Tries a three. That's good. And now a 7-point Maverick lead. The Spurs shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Now here's Johnson. The feed now to Morris. And he uses the glass on the way. Morris has got 6.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Let's take a look at Dallas. Right now, they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Spurs. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
For the Spurs, unfortunately, mediocre is a word we've often heard used to describe their overall performance this season.
Yeah, I expected them to be a few runs up the ladder from where they are. That drive, that motivation has been sorely lacking.
On the wing, Johnson. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Now it's just a 3-point Maverick lead.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Back to Walker. Free throw line jump shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, here's a guy who gives the coach the luxury of a very simple play call, which is just the ISO. Get him the ball and get out of the way, and good things are going to happen.
And you can't forget, this guy is always on the prowl defensively, looking to pick you off if you get too casual and loose with the ball. He kind of gets in your head that way. There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Johnson off the pitch from Toppin from outside the arc, and the shot is good.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 39% in the early months of this game. Now, here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis.
Couldn't get that three-pointer to fall. Trying to respond.
Johnson kicks to Morris. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Major defensive lapse right there. When he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot, you got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Here's Morris. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Johnson inside. Working on Walker. 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Dinwiddie defended by Morris. This one for 3. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 7 points.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
And the Spurs with possession here. Trailing by 4. Number 30. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Mavericks have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. The first free throw is good. The Spurs making a switch here. And so Walker nails both of them.
They're shooting extremely well from the free throw line now.
Number 30. A three-pointer is right on target. 9 points in the game so far.
You could have forced a tough inside shot and made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the...
Coming up.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
A lot of hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Johnson, and it's Sharp in at the shooting guard. Johnson outside. He passes to Sharp, lets it fly, and that one hits back iron.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Dinwiddie passes to Walker, and he's good on the three ball. Walker's got 12.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Johnson attacking. Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Knox. And a miss there on the triple. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Reggie Jackson comes in for Johnson. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. He feeds it to Walker. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. Walker's got 15.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Jackson off the pick from Wagner. Sharp. San Antonio again missing. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Walker with it. Now defended by Sharp. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Here's Wagner. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They're also having a lot of success from the free throw line tonight. You always want to cash in from there.
Both good from the line that time.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Left side, Walker. No good. And the Spurs going the other way now. Jackson off the pick from Thompson. Jackson drives in. Passes it to Sharp. From deep. Gets it to go. Mavericks leading by 4. Outside, Walker. Pass to Knox. Lets it go with the 3. No good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Down low. The shot's good from Wagner.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Outside, Walker. Pulls up on the elbow, and he hits the jumper for 2. Walker's got 17.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning the timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
Fournier is checked in for the Spurs. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
I mean, he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill to have.
Not sure why he's insisting on shooting from out there.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, and he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Dallas moving the ball around. Number 77 drops it in off the fadeaway. And the Mavericks lead by 1. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. The drive by Jackson. The pass to Sharp, expanding his range. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
So we got a moment now to check out the story on Reggie Jackson. In the back half of the season, he's been nothing short of marvelous. 5th in steals, 14th in scoring, and he's just been so consistent from the foul line, ranking in the top 15 in free throw percentage.
Steve, he's a real ace defensively for him when you take a look at his steals per game average. I mean, whether it's getting into the passing lanes or taking the ball from ball handlers, he does both really well.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard for a moment. And the point guards that have been crushing in on all their opportunities at the free throw line since the All-Star break. Second is Kemba Walker. And, of course, Reggie Jackson. Shots good by Walker.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Now Jackson, averaging 20 points per game. Thompson passes to Wagner. And that one's good. 6 points for him.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Jackson comes over with the double. Kicks it to Olynyk. Shot clock at 6. Walker goes in. And the layup is good. Walker's got 12 points now in the quarter. And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a 3-point game. Here's Jackson. Pass to Fournier from deep. Rebounded by Knox.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
And a quick look now at how San Antonio's schedule is shaping up. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. It's his first trip to the line.
Well, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80% now.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Second free throw, no good.
Well, that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession lead at least.
No good from Fournier.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Mavericks making a switch here. Ball, the pass to Poole. Puts up a three. They get it back. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Jackson kicks to Williams. Back to Jackson. Feeds it to Williams. Clock at 6. It's Jackson with the drive. Some solid defense from Ball. Mavericks leading by 6. Tatum defended by Fournier. Drummond passes to Poole. Launches it. Thompson with the rebound.
He's just been ice cold. He cannot find the range.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And that one's good. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Here's Poole. Williams with the block. A minute 50 left in the first half of basketball. Jackson dishes to Thompson. Can't get it to go. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
I'm really looking forward to see how the Lakers fare in that one.
Let's see what the Dallas Mavericks have coming up. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how that Memphis game turns out.
Here's Ball. Cannot hit. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Spurs trail by 4. Now the dish to Morris. 1:10 left here in the second. It's Jackson with the drive. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Spurs have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. That's good from Jackson.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And the Mavericks with possession here. Pass to Poole. Shoots a 3. And the shot is good. He has 6.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Fournier passes to Toppin. That's good.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has. But with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
To the inside. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Jackson kicks to Morris. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. All 3 off the mark. Ball defended by Morris. Pass to Poole. Fires from deep. No good. And the first half ends in a close one. Mavericks lead by 5. And join us right back.
Now, presented by Sprint.
So good to have you along on 2K Sports as the season nears its end. Let's check out what's going on. For the Dallas Mavericks, they have the lead. It'll be the Golden State Warriors up against the Clippers out in Los Angeles. A nice battle in the West there. That game gets going at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. Now we'll shift to games currently in progress. The Philadelphia 76ers are trailing the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. Still a 2-point.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to the Alamo City of San Antonio, Texas.
Just absolute domination in this one for Walker. He's got 21 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
On the floor for Dallas. Here's Fournier. Misses off the left iron. Mavericks leading by 5. The pass to Poole. Tatum. Goes back up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Mavericks have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. The first one falls. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Spurs trail by 6. Fournier dishes to Jackson. Morris. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Drummond. He passes it to Poole. Offensive rebound. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, coaches love him because of the hustle he's continually showing out on the floor. And I think where you really see it most is on the offensive board.
And guys, he plays a tough brand of basketball. His biggest tool and asset is his strength, and he uses it every time down the court.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Spurs have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Well, this is a kind of a mediocre free throw shooting team. They're sitting there at about 73% as a unit.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And Morris drops them both. Mavericks leading by 4. Passes it to Poole. Looking to get it going. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here. Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Ball defended by Fournier. Drummond passes the ball. Sinks the triple. 7 points in the game.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Morris kicks to Jackson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. There's the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Dallas calls timeout.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Now we get a chance to check out Andre Drummond. He's definitely been getting the job done since the All-Star break. 12th in blocks. And in terms of rebounding, he's in the top 20 in the league. So a guy who can really take care of the boards for you.
You know, Steve, something else that you pointed out was that his interior defense hasn't been too shabby at all. I mean, he's got some terrific block numbers.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. From the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Coach can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive glass. They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the orange.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the league's best rebounding teams since the All-Star break. 5th, the Mavericks.
This club just constantly out-muscles its opponents down in the paint. Really impressive rebounding numbers.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. He dishes it to Jackson. Williams has a screen for Jackson. Fournier fires from the wing. Rebounded by Ball.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those things has been rebounding, Clark, because they have really come out and taken control of the boards. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Jackson with it. He's got 7. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 6 points in the quarter.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And it's Dallas with another.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Fournier dishes to Jackson. He kicks to Fournier. It's up a 3. The shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Spurs trail by 10. Jackson down low, defended by Ball. Jackson passes to Williams. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
How about that going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
The free throw drops for Jackson. Mavericks leading by 7. Ball guarded by Jackson. Ball. Again, the Mavericks score. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Williams. Left side Adams. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. This is to Fournier. San Antonio again missing.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
And Drummond throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play. Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Get out of here, Spurs!
Williams kicks to Jackson. Pass to Adams. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Just 5 to shoot. The feed to Jackson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Check out the game for Jackson. He's got 10 points, and the contribution from the line for him, he's made 5 free throws.
He hasn't been afraid to draw a little contact if the opportunity's been there. And I'll tell you, some guys shy away from that, not him.
And the first one drops.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
Ball, the pass to Poole. Trying his luck deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Poole. Morris hits to Fournier. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Tatum. That's short off the rim. Spurs trail by 12. Outside Jackson. Morris dishes to Jackson. Drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Tatum defended by Fournier. And the pass to Poole. Launches a three. But they recover it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
He tries for three. That's good. 12 points for him.
Second three-pointer of the half, fourth overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
And stolen by Drummond. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Heck, and still knocked it down. Nice composure. The Mavericks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The Spurs making a switch here. Spurs trail by 15. And here is Morris. He's got 12. Takes a three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
That's more like it. It's 9 points for him coming off three-pointers in this half.
Tatum tries to save it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Well, the numbers since the All-Star break, and here's how San Antonio ranks league-wide. 6th in blocks, 14th in steals, and the shooting number is a bit woeful. Just top 20 in the league in field goal percentage.
And this is a team that really relies on those blocks that you talked about, Clark, because when they're at their best, they're really challenging every shot. They cover up, they close out on jump shooters, and if you penetrate and get to the rim, they've got a host of shot blockers they're waiting for you.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Passes it to Poole. 1:16 left in the third quarter, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, here are a group of point guards that have dialed up their own offense in the second half of the season. These are the top scorers at the one spot since the All-Star break. And you look at Jackson, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in the league. To see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, it's wacko. That's sort of the era we're in right now, though. A point guard who consistently takes things into his own hands is far more common than it used to be. Some people may not like it, but that's the way of the modern NBA. Change is inevitable, and I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing.
He feeds it to Morris. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Olynyk.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
No good from Poole.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
It's a nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Pass to Tuppen. The 8-footer. And he hits the jump shot. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Shoots. That one a little long. Spurs trail by 10. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Thompson, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Dinwiddie, defended by Fournier, and the shot's good from Dinwiddie.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
From deep. That misses, would have kind of had it gone in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
We get
And the final period of play just about to start. Mavericks leading by 10. We've got Evan Fournier, also Reggie Jackson out there, and it's Thompson in at the center position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Shot's good by Walker.
And the buckets always coming in bunches for him. And right now, they are really rolling.
Jackson kicks to Fournier. It's rebounded by Dallas. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Thompson comes with the double team. Shot clock at 6. And he bangs it home with one hand.
You know, the dunks are few and far between for the big guy, but every once in a while we get one just like that.
It's not hard to believe that kind of size might keep you from being a high flyer.
Yeah, that's a lot of man right there to try to get up off the ground, Kevin.
Olynyk with the steal. Here's Walker. Lays it in off the breakaway. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
So deflating for a team, Clark, coughing up the ball at one end, and then it turns into immediate points at the other end.
And it's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal.
Thompson passes to Jackson. 14 feet away. And good on the basket. Book it. Jackson's got 16 points here in the second half.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Dinwiddie, he's covered by Thompson. Outside, Walker. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Olynyk. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
An unusual skill set for a big man. The long-range shot gives you such good spacing offensively.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Back to Walker. Some nice passing here by Dallas. There's the pass to Knox. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Jackson, the 3. No good. Mavericks leading by 20. Passes it to Knox. Fires the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Morris off the pick from Williams. Off the pick. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Mavericks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Poole. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Jackson with it. Now guarded by Knox. Jackson kicks to Williams. Back to Jackson. Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by Jackson.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Tatum. Good on the triple. He's got 20.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Fournier dishes to Thompson. Outside for Jackson. The tray. That's good. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ice cold in the first half, but on fire here in the second.
Ball guarded by Jackson. Here's Ball. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And free throw good from Ball. And the Mavericks making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Both free throws good from Ball. The Spurs have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Pass to Thompson. Feeds to Morris. Back to Thompson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Basket pool. Here's Eaton. Banked in off the glass. Now here's Jackson. Jackson off the pick from Williams. There's the dish to Fournier. Nice job coming off that screen.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Ball to basket pool. Tatum defended by Fournier. There's the steal. Now here is Morris. Defense is right there. He dishes it to Jackson. Makes the lead pass. Picked off in midair. And there's the pass to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Tatum. And dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Now, here is Morris. Defended by Poole. He kicks to Fournier. Back to Jackson. Dishes it to Williams. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. From deep three-point range. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Williams. Jackson's got 26 points.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
No one near him. Hits the front of the rim and out. Spurs trail by 21. The 3. Shot is off.
Well, fellas, once he got into position under the boards, I mean, he wasn't letting anybody get around him.
Here's Eaton, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. San Antonio calls timeout.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
San Antonio's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Outside Jackson, a 3 ball. Cannot hit. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Ball guarded by Jackson. Passes to Poole. Trying his luck deep. They get the rebound, and it's Drummond with the jam.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Has some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, he wasn't wasting any time. Straight back up and right into the hoop.
Outside Jackson. There's the triple. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. They set the screen. Pass the ball. He's covered by Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Now the pass to Poole. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Ball from outside off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Shoots it up. No good from Fournier.
Boy, it's been a rough day for him, Kevin. I mean, he's not the only reason they're down right now, but he's certainly one of them.
Passes it the ball. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Poole. Dallas moving it around. Almost, but it rolls out.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
And Fournier kicks to Morris. Outside Williams. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball guarded by Jackson. Releases, and he drops that one in.
This is going to be a great game for them. No win on the road comes easy in the NBA. Nice performance.
Any player loves sending his own fans home happy. He loves even more sending opposing fans home miserable.
He passes to Fournier. Williams dishes to Jackson. No good on the three. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not